Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anne if you're new, and this is my first ever Q&A, which is a questions and answers, and I did a poll last night on my Instagram. You can follow that here if you would like. And yeah, I did a poll on my story, so I'm gonna answer those questions now. So the first question is nice and simple. It is, how was your day? Yesterday, my day was okay. It was a little bit rough. I've had my fibromyalgia come back a little bit. So that's been a little bit rough the last week. I'd say the last week. But other than that, good day. Be chill. Played Siege for the first time in like over a week. So it was very fun. The next question is which words or phrases do you most overuse? This is actually a really good question. I haven't even thought about the answer yet. Maybe when I'm nervous and doing something brand new, I say a lot. I do swear too much. We all know that. I've got a great idea. Which words or phrases do I use too much? Okay. Pixel just replied. So I said, which words or phrases do I use too much? Pixel said, suck your mum and your mum jokes in general. The last like couple of weeks, I have been doing that too much. So there's your answer at the moment. All right, and the next question is, how much do you want your community to grow? This is something I've been thinking about recently. As you start to get bigger, you know, you make a bigger impact on the internet. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, the only goal I have is to constantly keep a positive community. As the moment that your community gets toxic, I don't want to stream. I won't stream. If I ever have a toxic community, that is the day I will stop streaming. Or at least I will do something about it. You know, you turn it onto sub only mode, you turn it onto emote only, I don't know, something. I don't know what people do in that case, but yeah, simply if I don't have a good community, I don't want to stream. So all I want is a good community that treat each other with respect and just want to have a good time. So yeah, I hope that kind of answers that one. I don't mind how big or small it is as long as it's a good time. The next question is, which is the trait you most deplore in yourself? Give me one moment to Google definition deplore. I just want to get it right. Feel or express strong disapproval of something. Yes. So something I don't like about myself. A trait that I do. A trait. Like a personality trait, or I tend to find that I just think I annoy everyone. I don't know where it stems from. I need to go to therapy. I don't know where it stems from, but I just feel like I annoy people and am constantly second guessing myself and thinking that I'm not good enough. Like with everything I post online and everything, I have sat there for minimum 2 days staring at that, making sure it's okay. And then sometimes it can be even longer, and then like months down the track. For example, just like a month ago, I was scrolling through my camera roll, found some photos of like early 2020 that I never posted. I was like, oh my god, I love these photos. Why did I never post them? And it's just, I simply don't like myself. I don't know if that's a good answer to this question. It may not be correct, but that's the first thing that comes to my head. Okay, so something I want to mention is I'm scrolling through these and I see things that are making me smile. A lot of you, like quite a few of you, have decided to not put in a question, but instead put in a compliment. So thank you. Let's see, there's a couple of them. Man, guys, thank you so much for that. But I want questions. Here is a Here's a great question. What comforts you on your bad days? So, lots of things, but also sometimes things don't work. So I'd say the number one thing for me, and I would love if you guys tried to take these things on board for yourself. If you're having a bad day, at least try them out. Obviously, everyone has bad days for different reasons, but hopefully one of these work for you. So, for example, if I'm stuck in my head, either my brain is stewing on one particular problem, I will grab out a notebook. So I have 2 notebooks. I have a bunch of notebooks actually, but anyway, these 2 main ones. One is for my good days, for ideas I have or goals I have. It is a white notebook because it's like the light. And then I have a black notebook, exactly the same. They actually came in a packet, and that's where I got the idea. And then I have a black notebook, which is like the darkness, and that is the sad notebook full of all the bad stuff. So if your brain is stewing on anything, or if your brain is just having some dark thoughts for no fucking reason, but it's having some dark thoughts, or you can't figure out the reason, write down what you're thinking. And once you get it out of your head, at least for me, it helps me. So that's my number one tip. I guess this question is so like, there's so many answers to it. Also, best thing to do if it's like not nighttime, which usually my dark thoughts come later in the evening when you're alone. If it's daytime, go for a walk. Or if it is nighttime, I suggest forcing yourself to sleep. It can be hard, but you can do it. Force yourself to sleep. That sounds maybe a bit aggressive. I just mean like, put your head on the fucking pillow, close your eyes, go to sleep, turn off the brain, which can be hard to do, but you can do it. And then the next day is when you wake up, you go for a walk, you start fresh. Nothing better than seeing some sunlight, because you get that vitamin D, you get the fresh air, you get to stimulate your brain and your eyes with something new, rather than just the same blank walls in your bedroom, you know? So yeah, that's my number 2, my two best suggestions, writing the thoughts down so they're out of your head and going for a walk. And I have plenty more, but I've probably already gone on too much about the dark stuff. So let's find a new question. All right, so we've got a good game question here. What are your favorite games at the moment? Sorry if you've already answered that. Just found your page. Don't worry about it. No one asked me anything about games. Favorite games at the moment? Like that's, ooh. Spicy. Let me pull up my Steam. So I've been, I always enjoy Siege, but I feel like I've been getting a bit snoozy while playing it recently. Not sure why, but I still love Siege. I think it's my most played game to date. I really want to get back into DayZ so friggin' badly, but I just haven't because I don't know, there's just something holding me back. But yeah, not playing that at the moment, but would love to. Also, I've actually been playing like a fair bit of Halo. I've been enjoying it. Halo Infinite, just to be secured, sure, whatever I'm playing. Halo Infinite, yep. Been really enjoying it. They're probably the only 2 games I've played because I took a huge break. I did recently launch up Rocket League again recently with Pixel, and that was fun. It was alright. It was actually fun. I just don't stick on Rocket League very long because it's a very brightly colored game. Yeah, no, that's probably it right now. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you some movies. I started watching the Bond movies, just the recent ones. So I watched Casino Royale and something Spectre. No, Spectre's the new one. No, something, the one after Casino Royale. Whatever that is. I don't remember. But I watched those 2 and and then I watched Skyfall and then Spectre, I think it is. I've never seen Spectre. I did see Skyfall when it came out when I was like a kid. But yeah, I haven't seen the new one, so I'm going to be watching them. And yeah, for games, I'm just super excited to get back into Beat Saber and try out a bunch of new VR games when my new headset arrives. So that's the main thing I'm looking forward to in games at the moment. Okay, so we've got a good question here. Why do you enjoy hiking? Like, what effect / purpose does it have to you? This is a good question, but I don't really have like a good answer. It's more that I've been hiking since I was little, probably since I was 6 years old. Could have been even younger. I I don't recall my dad saying what age I started, but I have lots of photos of me hiking as like a really wee little kid, because I was like a daddy's girl. Like I loved going out and doing whatever my dad was doing. That's why I took up photography and hiking, because that's what my dad did as hobbies. Also bike riding was what my dad did as a hobby. So yeah, I kind of took on all of dad's hobbies. My brother kind of liked what mum did, so we kind of like separated that way, and that was when we had like alone parent time. So anyway, back to the point of the question was the purpose of hiking. I mean, if you've watched this far, then you saw me rant about the going for walks is healthy. That's one of them. Going for walks is just really healthy, and seeing the wildlife. And I always take my camera with me unless I haven't been hiking enough and I'm too weak to carry the DSLR because it's really heavy. But yeah, I take my I have a Nikon D90. I got given it by my dad for my, I think it was birthday, might have been Christmas, but I think it was my birthday. Might have been Christmas, but I got that when I was 9. So when I turned 9, or when I was 9 for Christmas, I got my Nikon D90, and I've been taking photos with it ever since. With my dad, we would go to the zoo, to the gardens. We would go, hiking, and I would photograph wild kangaroos. If I can find a photo, I'll put it here. I think I did find it recently, but I'm not sure. I can't think of where that photo is off the top of my head. But yeah, absolutely love photography. So hiking is a really good way to get out, just see some random nature, flowers, animals in their natural habitat, because that's something like when you go to the zoo, you try to like take photos of the animals without the cage, whereas hiking, there's no cage. So but yeah, honestly, and it's just really good fitness too, because the path is unpredictable. Also, you can go wherever you want. Like, I have so many different hiking spots that I love, all with different terrain, different scenery. Some of them have waterfalls and rivers, and it's just really beautiful. Also, nothing better than going hiking in like a not like forest, but like a tree-filled area, and rivers while it's raining. Yeah, did I say that? My brain's overwhelmed. Okay, so I've got a great streaming question here. How hard was it overcoming the fear of becoming a Twitch streamer and putting yourself out there? This is a great question, and essentially, this is kind of the only tip I can think of, is that if you do have anxiety, before starting streaming, work on like the small things that you know you have anxiety for, and then you can work up to the big thing of streaming. So for me personally, I used to have so much anxiety that I would pay my high school best friend. I would pay her, I'd be like, you can have this $1 or this $2 coin if you order for me. I would pay her to order for me. Bad friend that she wouldn't just order for me for free. No, she needed money, so I would pay her to order for me at McDonald's. Literally, I was too afraid to order at McDonald's or KFC or anything like that. Too afraid. But then I hit the age of, maybe when I was 17, I finally conquered it. And that's when I just kind of started actually ordering for myself. And like, you know, like I could always order for myself. It's not like I actually couldn't. But it's that I would be severely uncomfortable. I would be sweating. I'd be just fear, like hands shaking, everything. But anyway, I say when I was 17, I finally conquered that, and I was like comfortable going up and ordering wherever. But yeah, still had the severe anxiety with lots of things, like crowded spaces, everything. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, the point is, it takes time. Anxiety takes time. Essentially, you just kind of have to face it head on. What I did was I started one day I just was kind of like, no one's gonna give a shit. At the end of the day, they're not gonna go home and think about that girl who sat in the food court alone. So I sat in a food court alone, and I ate dinner, and that actually helped a lot. That day I went home feeling so fucking achieved. It was great. And then also I was in the women's bathroom. It's a bit weird, but anyway, I was just finishing up, washing my hands, fixing my hair in the mirror, and as I was walking out, I saw this girl and she was really beautiful. So I said it. I was like, you look beautiful today, or like I said, I love your dress, or whatever the fuck I said, or like, you're really pretty. Anyway, and I'd never done that before. I don't like talking to strangers, but it made her smile. I was like, that was worth it. And like, it's just little gestures that you would normally be too afraid to do. If you start doing them, even if it's just eating alone in a food court, no one fucking cares. No one is going to remember at the end of the day. So yeah, I don't know if that helps. I don't really have any good tips for that, but I kind of just explained me. All right, next question is, would you ever do a 24-hour stream? This is a good question. I did nearly do one. I did like either 23-hour or 22.5 or 23.5. I can't remember where exactly it ended, but I was so close. I think it must have been a 23-hour. I was so close to finishing, but I felt so sick. I felt so sick. I don't know. I wasn't healthy at the time and I wasn't eating well. So yeah, surprised I made it that far. But yeah, I did do like a 23-hour in the past. I would do one in the future, but it would have to be like, I'd have to have like planned content and actually be well fed, well slept the night before, not working. Yeah, and I'd want some friends to help me through it. So I'd need friends to be available on call. So not something I'll do anytime super soon, but definitely in the future I'll do one again and actually complete it. Okay, the next great question is set up to a question mark. So I will be doing one soon. I haven't quite finished everything, but I'm getting really happy with like this background. I think it's good, at least for now. I'm happy with it. I will be peeling the PC soon. Please don't stress. Soon. Yeah, I just need to fix up the desk, fix up my cable management, clean up, like, I don't know how to store things that I need over there because I need stationery and I need makeup and I need just like space for snacks and eating, and so I'm not really sure how to organize the left side here, but once I figure that out, I will do a setup tour. I just also need to tape down the green screen pieces so that they don't move around with the wind or the air in the rooms. So once that's all done, setup tour real soon, and I will, I already have the photo of my old setup, and I'll be including that in the setup tour video, so you guys can see where I started versus where I am now. Next question is something awesome and fun. Favorite flavor of ice cream? I love cappuccino ice cream. I also love boysenberry ice cream, though the seeds annoy me sometimes. Nothing beats vanilla ice cream out of like, you know, the 3 flavors, like chocolate or strawberry or vanilla. I pick vanilla. I don't really like chocolate ice cream. Like, I'd say it's better than strawberry though. I personally just don't like anything flavored strawberry. I don't like strawberry milk. I don't like strawberry ice cream. Fresh strawberries, they're good, but I don't eat them on their own. Yeah, so I'd say probably cappuccino or mocha. Is that a flavor? No, I think it's just cappuccino. It's my favorite flavor. Oh, but I also love like lemon sorbets. Yeah, sorbets are fucking good. All right, next question is, how long have you been streaming for? I've started, I made my account, I think December 2018, and then I started streaming in 2019. I think pretty much at the start of it. So yeah, I have been streaming, I guess we could say 3 years now, because we're in January 2022. Oh my god. So yeah, 3 years of streaming. It's been thoroughly enjoyable. I've come a long way in 3 years. Especially, yeah, just if you think about it as like I've conquered anxiety. Like and improved it each year. As each year goes by, my anxiety's gotten even better. So I think truly that streaming has been beneficial to me and improved my life. So yeah, 3 years. Let's go! And finally, the last question is Regan or Pixel? So I'm sure you guys know who sent that one in. Regan or Pixel? Yeah, alright. Thanks for watching. Alright. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want me to do more Q&As, say so in the comments below. Leave a like if you liked it. And yeah, I'll do another one at some point. We'll give it a break though. Wait for you guys to come up with more questions. Am I right? Yeah, here are my socials. We'll do that again. Thank you so much for supporting me and watching this video all the way through. Oh, if you watched it the whole way through, leave a heart in your comment. Yeah. All right, I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye.